Hey, how's everybody doing? I just finished up at the gym. Hey, Brian, Murphy, NJ, is that New Jersey? Is that where you're from? Just gonna talk a little bit. Last two Periscopes I did, no one even joined in my room, or they were just in and out real quick, so I couldn't, I just sat there and kind of waited to see if some people came, but I'm like thinking to myself, if I went to a room and someone wasn't even talking, I'd probably leave too, but, Anthropoid. Oh, hey, yeah, so I watched a lot of your Periscopes. Is it Ian? Or, not quite sure if I remember your name, but you have to forgive me. I've had a stroke, so sometimes I fall back on that as an excuse, even though, it shouldn't be. But I was just gonna talk real quick and hopefully motivate you guys for exercise. As far as, today I just stopped in the gym probably for like a half an hour, part of it was, yep, oh, cool, I remembered it right. How you doing? Yeah, so part of my workout was just, you can see I'm sweating a little bit. I did some cardio for about 15 minutes. Usually just do things on machines that I don't have access to at home. At home I can run or whatever, bike for my cardio. And then I did a few weights and head out to my car now. I also have, on my way back home, I'm going to stop back by, and pick up some gift cards. I'm giving away some things I send out like a newsletter once a month for my business, which I do computer repair, computer consulting for the most part. If you go to MDC Computer Solutions with an S.com, and then if you go to any page but the home page, on the right there's a column where you can sign up. You put your email address and your name in there, and then you just have to confirm that you signed up, and you'll get my next newsletter, which I should be sending out like tomorrow or something. I think I'm gonna give away some $10 iTunes or Android App Store, Play Store, gift cards, things like that. So yeah, back to the topic at hand, the volunteer work. I can't really speak for what helps everybody else out there that may watch this replay or watch my video. I can speak for myself though, and right now, I am self-employed. I'm looking for a full-time job with some benefits and everything, which I'll still do my own kind of work on the side at that time once I do find a job. I'm looking for computer analyst type position, but right now, since some days I'll go the whole day with jobs. Some days or maybe weeks I'll go without work because no one has any problems, or they aren't bad enough for people to call me sometimes. So currently I'm volunteering for 3 different programs, not in any particular order. I volunteer for ATOU, which stands for A Touch of Understanding, and it's a group of volunteers that go around to elementary schools, or mostly elementary. I've been to a few high schools, and we talk to the children about disabilities, and it kind of helps them get an idea. They get to talk to us and ask us questions. Part of it is us sharing, speaking in front of them. That's half of it. There's usually 4 or 5 of us that tell, what our disability is, and, if we were born with it and all that stuff. It's fun sometimes, the questions the kids ask. One time I had, this is my routine kind of every time now, is that it's fun. I have the kids kind of, in this instance, I tell them, it's okay to play the game because I'm asking them to, but I have them guess what my disability is, and then kind of go into, some disabilities are invisible disabilities, and you can't tell right off the bat what, that disability, that person's suffering from, and, it kind of helps them understand. But one time I had, one of the kids raise their hand and ask me if I was too short. That was pretty funny. The other section of that is in the MP room. They have 5 or 6 workstations usually set up, and including some of the workstations are the kids get to try out a white walking stick and close their eyes and kind of navigate around, with the help, of course, of some of the volunteers. Another one is getting to use the wheelchairs. We have about 15 wheelchairs we bring. Another booth is like for learning disabilities and autism, and there's some exercises there that they can kind of get a feel for what it might be like to step in the shoes of someone in that position. There are a few other booths where kids get to view prosthetic limbs and stuff, and write their name in Braille, things like that. My thing froze up for a second, so I thought maybe it was disconnecting, but it looks like I'm still okay. I'll finish it up quick. So another volunteer position I do is I go down to the Veterans Center that's pretty close by me, and I visit with the veterans and take pictures. I'm one of the managers for their Facebook page. If you want to check them out, it's Veterans, Veterans, CommunityCenter. So Veterans Community Center, and that's at Facebook. And you'll see this stuff. You can see a drop of sweat hanging off my nose there. But anyway, yeah, so I manage a Facebook. Last couple of years, I did a bike ride around Lake Tahoe, and that's Northern California. 1 year was a 100-mile ride. Last year, I did a 72-mile ride. That one was kind of neat because I got to do it with my wife. This year, hopefully, I'll be able to talk her into doing the 100-mile again. And this year, it's going to benefit Shriners in Sacramento Children's Hospital. So keep an eye out. And in my newsletter, like, since it is like a self-employed thing I do, I fix computers. I also, I'm interested in my clients' lives and kind of what they do. And I think most of them are interested a little bit in what I do and stuff. So I do include some personal stuff on the newsletter, just a little bit. Again, that's mdccomputersolutions.com. And then you go to any page but the homepage, and in the right column you can sign up for the newsletter there. And I only send them out like once a month. Give things away, talk about, viruses, recommendations that I have. Sometimes I have like computer related humor in there. Okay, so on to the last thing I volunteer my time with. It's about, they ask for about 8 hours a month. I don't know if I'll meet it this month, but I'm getting close. So, and that one's just like, it's called, my official title is I'm a bike/walk ambassador. So, basically I have a flat repair kit and a few other things, maps, kind of that sort of thing. And I volunteer for the city of Roseville for that. And they have a few trails and a lot of streets. So I ride around Roseville and just kind of give out maps and talk to people and things like that. And, I haven't run into anyone yet where I've had to repair a tire or anything, but I'm ready to do that whenever anyone wants to get a flat. So, have a good day, everybody. Take care. Bye.